Mr. Fuller, since the system of white supremacy has demonstrated through word and deed that they will not end peacefully, at what point is it correct for non-white victims globally to exercise immediate power from their particular vantage point on the planet?
Well, if I understand the question, you just, the last part of the question is the power that black people have. We have subordinate power, but we use it to the hilt by codifying everything that we do. And what is a code for? It's to produce a constructive result in everything that you do and everything that you say within the framework of counter-racist science. That is the guide. That's what code means. Everything that you think, say, and do is designed to produce a constructive result rather than a non-constructive result. Now, getting rid of white supremacy is a constructive result of a code. So that's why I wrote a code book. So it's real simple. You just open the book and try to find something that applies to something that's going on in your economic situation, in your educational situation, in your, when you get ready to entertain yourself, if you're black, how you go about doing it and how you go about not doing it. Lots of things you do, lots of things that black people do as entertainment needs to stop. See, it's just doing and not doing, saying and not saying. Everything is about doing and saying. You're either saying something or doing something or a combination of both. Even when you're sleeping, you're doing something. What is it you're doing? You're sleeping. So the code says it's a way to go about doing sleeping. It's the best way and it's the worst way. If you're eating, the code says something about eating. You eat correctly or non-correctly. So you choose things to put into your body that will have what? A constructive effect. Not like the whole bunch of stuff that we sometimes glorify as soul food. It's soul food, all right, because that's what you're going to be. You're going to stop being a body and be a soul. Because you're going to be dead. And many of us are lying in hospitals right now, heading toward death on account of what? What we eat. Right this minute. And they'll testify that this is true. The people who are lying in hospitals, and many a black person is right now, and the doctor says the person is dying of what? Not just some fancy terms that they use in medicine, but when you say it in just what you call plain English, if you speak English or in whatever language, they'll say you're dying from what you've been eating. It was killing you. Greasy barbecue, a whole bunch. Oh boy, yeah, with the correct sauce on it. First of all, you're eating a dead animal. All right, look at it like that. It's not phrased like that. If you're eating barbecue, and a dead animal without all that sauce on it, you let it lie there for a while dead, and you don't want to eat no part of it because it's decayed. You don't smell it, but you'll begin to smell it, and when you smell it, anything that's dead, a dead person. You know, detectives sometimes trying to find a dead body, which they're always doing. You know, that's a part of our culture. Most of the dead bodies caused by other people who want to see dead bodies. We saw that happen yesterday again, and it's happening now. And yesterday, for the 4th of July, a lot of black people walking around with guns. wasn't just shooting up in the air, they were shooting other black people. It's a good time to do it, 4th of July. I mean, why? Because everything sounds like a gun on the 4th of July. Good time for everybody who got a beef with somebody to look them up and shoot them. And that'll be happening. And just by me saying that, that's giving some people ideas right there, because they got the guns already. They say, yeah, I'll just wait until next July, you know. I can shoot them right there on the street. Nobody even notices. Why? Because fireworks are going off all over the place.
You're right. Correct.
But you can also think about, I ain't doing nothing like that. Yeah, I got a beef with that guy. But what does the code say about that? It says that I break contact. You minimize contact. You minimize conflict by minimizing contact. And you should do that anyway. The only time you should contact any person is when you have something constructive to say or do. And when the constructive part stops, that's the time for you to break contact. Say, okay, man, I'll see you. I'll see you next time. Well, when is next time? Well, when we got something constructive to talk about. Of course, right now we ain't talking about nothing constructive.